people. But that's it. So there you go. The Scottish Government building costs about £1 billion. This building costs about £1 billion to build. Either you like it, you hate it. We had a king and a chancellor and a parliament. Man or man, we could have pebbled them with stains when they were good bairns, but nobody's nails can reach the length of the linen. Walter Scott. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be accepted in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. From the lone shieling of the misty island. Mountains divide us and the waste of seas, yet still the blood is strong, the heart is highland, and we in dreams behold the Hebrides. This is my country, the land that begat me. Its windy spaces are surely my own, and those who toil here in the sweat of their faces, and hesh of the flesh and bone of my bone. What would the world be once bereft of wet and wildness? Let them be left, oh let them be left, wildness and wet. Long live the weeds and the wilderness yet. Gerard, that's my name. And let us pray that comes it may, as come it will for all that sense and worth over the earth shall bear, degree and all that, for all that and all that. I think this is a Burns poem. It's coming yet for all that man to man, the world o'er shall this be for all that. Robert Burns, I think that's called and all that. If a man were permitted to make all the ballads, he need not care who should make the laws of a nation. Tell us about last night. Well, we had a wee ferrintosh and we lay on the quering. It was pure Strontian. Who possesses this landscape? The man who bought it, or I who am possessed by it? False questions for this landscape is merciless and intractable in terms that are human. Oh dear me. This guy. He's got a lot to say about our country. Oh dear me, the world's all divided. Them that work the hardest are aye way less provided. But I mean bide contented, dark days are fine for us. No much pleasure living half in 10 and 9. Oh, add some power, the gift to give us to see ourselves as others see us. It love free money, a blunder free us, and foolish notion. Robert Burns. I as Alba nan Gallus, nan Gedale des Gear, is Blatha Dom. It is Scotland, Highland and Lowland. It is laughter and warmth and life for me. Diorsa Mac Ian Dorsa. To promise Eiley thing, to keep it as another. To promise one thing, to keep it as another. Proverb. The crew built from molten manna around 300 million years ago. Anyone in the chat yet? Have I bored you to sleep? Have I bored you to death yet? So Missy's in the chat. The old wells. People used to queue up for the water here. Before the days of plumbing, people would gather in the street to collect their water. Shite. So the shite the festival offers us every year, more shite. Shite, 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 shite. More shite. Of all the thousands of acts, you maybe get one or two that are decent. What shit. The reed's close. It's starting to get a bit cooler now. These flowery Scotland shops are fucking shite. The poppies above mark that this closed gate access to the Lady Higgs Poppy Factory from 1931 to 1965. The factory continues with its work today from Warrisson Road, Edinburgh. Let's see what's down close. Not much. It's an old building. It's Colton Hill up there. Colton Hill. Better run away before we get a strike. Or Rick Astley. Never gonna let you down. in Panmure House on the east side of this close. Adam Smith lived from 1778 to 1798. Panmure House from now on was accessible from Little Lock End Close. Nah, I think it was just an old factory building, an old poppy factory. I think it was an old poppy factory. There's another close. This is Dunbar Close Garden. Let's have a wee look at this one. Edinburgh. Lots of these closes. Dunbar Gardens. Welcome to Dunbar's Close Gardens. Never been in here myself, to be honest with you. It's a secret garden, aye? Try and get the sun out my back, give you an idea. It's like a wee mini garden in the city centre. This looks like it's an old building of some sort, this. How are you doing, Ohio? We're in Edinburgh today. We were at Holyrood Palace earlier, Ohio. You missed it. I was in Holyrood Palace. It's like a wee quiet square. No bother, mate. Low tree here. This is right in the city centre. I just found it off the high street. This gardens. That's where I came before. I came through there. Aye, I get out and about. You never know when's your last day, Ohio. You could get hit by a bus tomorrow, and there's so much you never done or never seen. I think I'm going to have a wee seat. People. A wee seat and a wee smoke. How he's all doing anyway? It seems quiet enough for a wee smoky pokey. Never gonna. So have you done your boxing challenge yet, Ohio? back. Walls blocking signal. No, I got a phone call. Got a wee phone call. I'm surprised the stream's still going. These foreigners, man, this festival's over. Man, this festival's over. Fucking thank God. Already half of the population. Tourists. Leave it there now. I've got to hit the chat. Who's in the chat? I'll take you somewhere else in a minute. Just needed a wee quiet spot. Might do a live stream tonight. Might have a wee live stream. If anyone's up for a wee chat. A beer. Possibly a beer. We nick this out for later. Better take a walk. I'm gonna take a walk. Missus has locked out her house, that's what she's phoning me for. My mum took her key off her keys. So, I'll probably be my missus entertainment to get the keys. She's waiting. You're waiting, Cheryl. I'll give you a wee tour. Right, I'll leave these gardens. Never gonna let you down. That's a new park. Never been. Back in the sunlight. Back those small people. Lots of small people. Back to midget world. Land of the midgets. See that? Apart from the unicorn. Apart from the unicorn, Scotland's national animal is the stag. A lot of people don't really know that. It's the stag. And then the unicorn. See, this says, in 1688 King James VII ordained that the mortification of those moody granted in 1649 to build a church should be applied to the erection of this structure. Wow, 1688. It doesn't look that old. See, we've got the same wee graveyard. It's got the same graveyard in here. Thomas Moody. Right. Look at that, it's like a cow for the back. It's like, what kind of creature is that? It's got like a ram. It seems to be a ram. Is that a lion? Looks to be a lion. Even the tail could be some kind of creature. Strange. Doesn't have anything about it. There's a stag again, people. Like I said before, a stag. This is Scotland's national animal, the stag, not the unicorn. Canongate, Meerkat Cross, 1128. 1128 to 1888. It's no Satanism, mate. It's Scottish heraldry. It's Scottish heraldry. You probably see this on the Jägermeisters. You've probably seen this on the Jägermeister, the cross above the antlers. And it's a story, and it was the white stag, the famous white stag. And I think Robert the Bruce had to hunt it. It was either Bruce or Stuart. And if they caught the stag, they got like the kingship or some shit like that. Something to do with that. The stag's important. Oh, the carving. Oh, that could be biblical. That's a strange one. Pretty strange. Oh, missed that step. Yep.
What's the tower there?
The tower, that's Colton Hill Tower.
Oh, okay.
There used to be an old jail up there. That used to be the old jail for Edinburgh. So all the prisoners in Edinburgh got put in that tower, aye. But now they moved the jail to a more modern place at Stockton. But it's a nice walk up there, by the way. Lots of nice stuff up there. Look at that. That's very, very obelisk. It's like a 2D obelisk. And the son, Andrew Murison McRae, Liam Duncan, died at Melbourne, Victoria, 24th of July 1874. Also the daughter Agnes, widow of William Bruce of Simbister. Sacred Alexander, is it Credeso? I can't really read that. That one's so worn away, look at that. It's just weather beaten away. what happens when you use this type of sandstone. It's so soft. It's too soft. Clarinda. Clarinda here. Still shining in the sun. Something beautiful about graveyards. Something peaceful. There's a bronze ball that comes at the top of it to tell the sailors it's 1 o'clock. A giant bronze ball. Every day at 1 o'clock a ball appears up here. And the cannon up Edinburgh Castle fires. This was before the days that everyone had watches. Alexander Young. William Williams, Ernock and Dalnair. Funny wee graveyard. I've never been in this one. It's not unusual to have crackheads, smackheads lying in tombs. 1792. Some old shit. Really uneven. See, this is where it gets a bit dodgy. There's homeless people fucking stay in graveyards in Edinburgh. Who's this? James Clark, a great veterinary pioneer. Born 1732, died 1808. Erected to his memory by members of the veterinary profession in Great Britain and America. 1950. I'm not really keeping this well. It's looking a bit shitty. Try to shield the sun. There's a wee doorway. Oh, where does that go? I usually find syringes and shit like that here. You need to watch yourself in Edinburgh graveyards. See, look right away. Fucking syringe. Fucking syringe. Fucking metal spoons to burn. They're smacking. Syringes. I'm fucking surrounded by them. Right. The children of James Bonner. These are health risks, these fucking things. There's a tomb. There's a tent. There's a tent, somebody's probably staying there. There's another tent. Fucking, this is inside this thing. Oh, it stinks like piss, man. Oh, it's stinking like piss. So this is some sort of tomb inside. What a shame, Robert City. Your tomb's getting used as a fucking crack den, mate. Watch your feet. All the paraphernalia, all the drug paraphernalia everywhere. Syringes, fucking everything. This Scottish government needs to get their fucking finger out and get places like this fucking cleaned up. It's a disgrace. Because these could be tourist spots. These fucking graveyards could be tourist attractions. But instead, they've got fucking shit like that. Cunts living in them. tents. I wonder where they're from. Probably fucking immigrants. You need to watch yourself in these places. You don't know who can jump out on you, what you can find, some junkie, a dead body. Here's a tomb here. William Gibson. That's my family's name. Gibson. My dad's side's Wolf. My mum's side's Gibson. So I've got the male side's Wolf, and the male side on my mum's side, like my mum's dad, is Gibson. So I'm a Gibson and a Wolf. Half and half. Half Wolf, half Gibson. There's a wee bit of knowledge for these people that you might not have known. And my granny's dad, he was Greenhill. So I've got Greenhill, Gibson and Wolf. I think there's Robertson as well, somewhere. I've got Thompson's on your side. Well, my mum's dad was Alexander Gibson, and my dad's dad was Gerard Wolfe, Jerry Wolfe. It's pretty interesting, that. Quite surprised. That's where they're creating the Tower of Babel, by the way. The new Tower of Babel, where all the cranes are. Who's this? Fall anyway. Looks an old one. Mud flood! Mud flood! Bonner. It's quite a nice one on that side actually. I never noticed this side. Right. I think I'll get myself out of here. Oligarchs graveyards. That's a weird one, that. I'll need to look up the story behind this piece. This burial ground was called I'll find it the name of the place. Our grounds are smoke free, but they're fucking got syringes, guys living in them. You know what I mean? It's called the Canongate Kirk, the Kirk of Holyrood House and Edinburgh Castle. Canongate Kirk. Old Riki Whale Cartoon that Scotland kens beneath the moon, where gouthie chiels at Ian meet their buzzing craigs and mouse to eat. That's Louis Stevenson, I think. Robert Louis Stevenson.
Yeah.
Robert Ferguson. And Blithy gar old care gay by we blanket and we blearin'. And someone just stands right on the thing. The street here within the churchyard of Canongate Kirk is the grave of Adam Smith. Never seen that. 1723 to 17. Born in Kirkcaldy, Fife, international renowned economist, author of The Wealth of Nations. $15.70. Shit shows. Close stairs.
Yeah, fantastic. So just to help me change my trousers, okay, madam? Fantastic. I'll just get you a stand here, okay? So like this. And what I want you to do, with one hand right here, one hand here, okay? Just hold it like this, alright? Just turn it. Fantastic, okay. I don't understand what.
not seeing my video. See you there, people.